It definitely feels weird to be starting a new series on this channel. I didn't think the day would come. However, I'm really enjoying the Palworld hardcore runs I've been playing on my own time, and I realized each run has so much narrative potential. So, I'm going to show you my latest run, and ideally, many more runs in the future. Let's get started. For the world name, I went with Mr. Beast's Castle. I sent 200 people to an island to survive the abominable horrors of my evil castle. You get the idea. This time my character is going to be named Meow, and she looks like this. Immediately upon spawning in and encountering a chickpea, I just can't help but punch it. It's clearly not happy about the choice I just made. In my defense, are you really playing Palworld right if you don't punch the first pal you see in the face? Issue is, these guys are tankier than I expected. The smart choice here would be to retreat and get some basic supplies. But I'm not about to lose a game of chicken to a literal chicken. The chicken is supposed to be the loser. That's why the game is called Chicken. It seems a second chickpea noticed my transgression and also wants to fight me. I talk to this NPC mid-battle, and they give me 10 wood, so I get to work on upping my arsenal while bullfighting these damn chickens. I build a crafting table and attempt to craft a club in between dodging this chickpea. I complete the wooden club, but in my hubris, my HP has nearly run out. I am not going to die to the first enemy in the game. I see a pal sphere just sitting there in the woods, so I make a break for it. The chicken can't keep up, so I get to the sphere just fine. I need to lower this chickpea's health to guarantee this one sphere will work. The play here is that I wait for the chickpea to dash. I dodge, then I hit it with the club a few times, rinse and repeat. As you can see here, the iframes on my roll are very useful in keeping myself alive. The chickpea is low now, so I throw the sphere. The second chickpea is approaching. Yes, we caught it. The second chickpea dashes into me. I tank the hit, nearly running out of HP again. The stakes are high, but now I have a chickpea on my side. Thing is, I can't allow mine to get hit a single time because it's so low on health, and my pals have permadeath too. I realize that my chickpea will attack immediately upon being summoned, so I will keep my chickpea in the ball until I see an opening. I create a gap between myself and the enemy as I step side to side waiting for it to dash in. It dashes in, I dodge, then I summon my chickpea, who immediately goes in for the kill. It's over. I seriously thought I was going to die in the first 5 minutes of the game. That'd be a short first video. No part of this needed to be so difficult, but I don't want to make a video where I talk about how I make a bunch of safe choices for 20 hours straight. That's not what I came here for. I want a spectacle. I want an adrenaline rush. I want to feel like I should not be getting away with the things I'm pulling off. And when my hubris gets me killed, I want to feel it. I want dying to mean my run and my character's life are over. That's what hardcore means to me. I make an axe and a pickaxe, and gather some basic materials for later. It's time to see how far out I can get in daylight before I set up camp. I want to capture this Cativa, but it keeps running away, and I don't have a bow or anything. For now, I'll make some pal spheres in preparation for the capture. Well, I guess I'll start by capturing this land ball first. Or not. These two Cativa are facing away from us, so they don't see us yet. I set my pal to attack aggressively. It's time for chickpea to raise some hell. I managed to hit both of these Cativa at once with my swing. To prevent my chickpea from killing the Cativa that's low, I command it not to attack, and I throw a sphere. Man, this cat moves quickly. I'll just whittle it down myself. There, I managed to capture both of them. Since I'm here, I'll grab this Lift Monk effigy and get some Paldium fragments. Cativa can help me mine this ore. What is wrong with this thing? Why is it so fast? Alright, let's catch a couple lamb ball, following the same tactics as before, except this time I command chickpea to attack again after I'm sure the first lamb ball won't escape its capture phase. We'll do a bit of mining and chopping while we're here, so I can finally get a bow. It took some work, but now I can start a fight from far away. Daylight is burning, so let's get moving. Let's try to catch this pangolin. We got it low.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. It's got the Mind Form in passive too. Ah, this Pingola exhausted my last Pal Sphere. Sorry, pal. I think I'll put down my Pal box here. This space is nice and open, so I don't have to worry about running out of room. Let's get things set up before nightfall. To unlock the first base upgrade, we need a wooden box. So the idea here is that I'll put a bunch of wooden boxes next to any rocks and trees the pals will be harvesting, so that material transport is easy for them. After all, crafting materials can be sourced from any chest within the base. I'll restrict the items in these chests too, just so I don't lose track of stuff being put in random chests. It's getting dark, so I'll make my shelter now. Ah, need more wood. That'll do. I'll have to gather more materials for my bed first. Let's put the bed here and put a campfire next to it so I don't get cold. I know this is a carbon monoxide hazard or whatever, but there are no in-game mechanics to compel me to make a chimney, so I guess I'll just inhale these yummy-nummy fumes while I sleep. I'll set up the pal bedding next to my house, with their own campfire included so they can stay toasty. These Kativa seem to be busy sleeping on my floor, rather than building their beds to sleep in, so I'm just going to call it a night. A few chores later, and I'm upgrading my base to level 3. I need a feed box for my next upgrade. Something like this one. We have a problem. We're short on food. I guess I'll have to cook up some of these guys' brethren for dinner. Desperate times, you know. Alright, Pal box upgraded to level 4. Now I need a berry plantation. Something like... Damn, I've seriously done a lot of chopping. I'm cutting most of it out of the video to keep the edits concise, but I really need some help cutting this wood. To that end, I'm having my goons craft me some pal spheres, so I can go catch an eikthyr deer or two. I'll have to make these 12 arrows I have on me last. This place has no deer. I guess I'll go explore uphill some more. I activate this great eagle statue. I hear some gunshots uphill. It's those syndicate goons up to no good, as usual. Not only are they currently whittling down the exact pal I'm looking for, but they also have an Arsox locked up in their cage. I couldn't ask for a better situation. Time to put my trusty chickpea to good use. With some patience, I capture the eikthyr deer on my first try with ease. Meanwhile, these syndicate bastards don't want to stay in the ball. I'll just kill them all and take their Arsox too. I make off like a bandit. Just another day in the life. I guess I'll catch some cremis on my way home. I noticed here that my Kativa will not switch targets even though its current target is currently being captured. That is, currently not on the field. The capture animation has to fully finish first before your pal switches targets. You can circumvent this lock-on by resummoning your pal, but in this case, patience will do just fine. Well, I still need to make the berry plantation. I leveled up to level 7 from passive experience gain. Nice. Arsox is cooking some berries, and Lamball is putting them into the feed box. The gears are starting to turn within this base. eikthyr deer and I are going to chop some trees together, and you are going to watch. I mean... we haven't really had time to think, with all this working. We're really here, in Mr. Beast's castle. 200 pal tamers on an island, big fluffy pals waiting to be caught. 200 pal tamers we haven't even fought. I wonder if we're gonna have any crazy duels with any other tamers. Guess it depends on what minute mark Jimmy's crew is recording for. You know, that's just how they do it over there. They lay out their grandiose schemes, while we mere pawns dance along to Mr. Beast's twisted game. Finally, I can put down some berry plantations. Base level 5. For the next level, I need a pal gear workbench. Something like this. Hammer away my minions. That damn Piplup keeps making me cold. Got myself a cloth outfit to fix that. I should get some more arrows too, before I run out. For my next base upgrade, I also need a statue of power. Something like this. Oh, an Eikthyr has entered my territory. I'm gonna try catching it. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Thankfully, there are a couple more of these goobers over in the distance. I only have one arrow on me. Whatever, I'll just use my club. I bring the fight into this narrow corridor so I can more easily bash these guys in the face. Oh my god, that wind shot just did 40% of my health. Welcome to a new segment called Don't Get Hit. In this game, the objective is to not get hit. Mess it up, and you lose the last hour of progress and leave behind every new object of sentimental attachment you've come across, all thanks to your own poor decision making. Nothing to worry about though. Play it just like those bullfighters. You'll be fine. Yikes, the first deer faked me out, and the second one just nailed me with another wind shot. It's time to get the hell out of here. This chickpea is going to make a brave sacrifice so I can live to see another day. The idea here is to keep an eye on the deer so I can dodge roll when they snipe me. Yeesh, that was close. Thankfully my henchmen are charging in to bail me out of this mess. This one is getting low, so I'll toss a sphere. I did not manage to capture the first deer. Oh well. What about the other one? Did you see that? Did you see that just now? My copy of Mr. Beast's castle is haunted. Alright, got 30 more arrows, and base level 6. Now I need a crusher, stone pit, and logging site. You know what? I'm not going to be dealing with a constant wood shortage. I'm grabbing my RSOX, and I'm gonna go capture another Eikthyr. This guy is getting low. I'll switch to a weaker pal. Ouch! That's almost my entire health bar. I will not lose this game if I don't get hit. Eikthyr captured. Nice. Well, next I catch a few pals. I get the gummoss I just caught to do some planting, and, well, I forgot to make a ranch, so I'd better do that now. After all, chickpea eggs are an easy way to keep everyone fed. You see, the crusher, logging site, and mining site require a lot of paldium fragments. I just have to mine them myself at this point. Any shore you arrive on will be absolutely littered with paldium ore. The mining site is in place, but I'm short on wood again, as usual. Oh hey, a T-Fant. Its healing ability might prove useful. Wait, did you see that? The T-Fant clearly died and started ragdolling down the hill, and yet I caught it. Furthermore, in hardcore mode, pals have permadeath, but you can clearly see this T-Fant is going to revive in 10 minutes. I suppose that's because the T-Fant's capture finished after it died. What an odd glitch. Here I discover that my pals refuse to attack Liftmonk. I guess this species is sacred or something. I lack the firepower to weaken it enough to capture it, so I'll let it go. My base isn't producing enough food. I'll have to get some more chickpea to lay eggs for us. I've reached level 9 and caught 2 chickpea here. This should resolve our food shortage. After a good night's sleep, Eikthyr and I head back out to get the wood needed for that logging site, making sure the trees are on the inside of this back-to-back site coupling. That's so the logging site is actually accessible to the pals. We have the logging site secured. I'm making sure to keep my equipment repaired here. That's because I need more paldium fragments in order to build the crusher. Sheesh, there's a fight there again? Some poor Floppy is getting eaten by the wolves. That brave level 1 thug is going to try to 1v1 that same pack of level 10 Dire Howl. Reminds me of earlier when that Memorest clearly wiped an entire squad of those thugs out in one stomp. I guess that area is the dedicated fight club of this neck of the woods. Do I really need to make my own shield here? I guess all my other pals are too busy to craft it. I'll put the crusher here to keep it right by our main source of stone. Not that it needs to be here, but this placement feels thematically consistent at least. Alright, our socks can go back into the pal box since it's not cooking anything for us right now. Now a second Eikthudir can work at the logging site. Let's put this chest here for emptying the gathering sites. Additionally, let's get a feed box at the ranch so the eggs can be more easily transported. I mean, putting the ranch on the other side of the base from where we do the cooking was a bit silly, but crafting ingredients can be sourced from any container within the base, so that's okay. Finally, the crusher is done, so now we can get base level 7. Nice. So for the next base upgrade, I need a primitive furnace and a hot spring. I really don't have the materials right now. For now, this Kativa is going to make my shield for me. Alright, next I'll get a parachute. Nice. Now Kativa, I know you yearn for the mines, so knock yourself out. We've gotten a lot of work done here. You know, I've just been bringing random pals along with me this whole time. I've got like 20 or so pals in this box right now, so it's about time I constructed a proper team. I'll lead with Arsox, naturally, because it's strong and I like it. I'd naturally want Eikthudir too, but I need both of them to do logging for now. I am really sick of running out of wood. This Lamball has the Stronghold Strategist passive, which gives me extra defense by simply having it in my party. I definitely need that. I want T-Fent too, so it can heal me in a pinch. This Cremis also has Stronghold Strategist, so even more defense for me. This Musclehead Kativa will make a good attacker with some leveling, so let's grab that one too. This party could shape up to be something special with some leveling. Right now my only real attacker is Arsox, who is yet to disappoint. I think we'll do fine for now. I've been skipping over the cooking segments because, well, they're really not that interesting. I just swap food around and tell Arsox to cook this or that. Well, I'm grabbing some food so I can stay fed in the short term. There are a couple Tansy here. Let's put this new party to work. And of course Arsox one-shots this guy. Type effectiveness really makes a world of difference. Glad I'm on the winning side of this type matchup. My base pal sniped the other Tansy, so the fight is over. This damn Lift Monk. I wanted to catch you! Well, it's gonna go hide in the lake, despite being a grass type. I guess grass is super effective there after all. Not like my Arsox, whose flames likely wouldn't respond well to all that water. Speaking of the water here, there's more pallium ore on the shore now. I suppose I'll mine it for later. What is that? A newbie pal trainer? I've never seen this NPC before. Is this like Pokemon, where we can battle our pals against each other? Is this what Mr. Beast's Wild Ride is all about? I guess I'll go see what this is about. Oh, now that's a sight. You're a pal tamer too, aren't you? My goal is to become the strongest pal tamer. Care to test your skills in a duel? Following the island customs, it would be a fight to the death. Oh my god, this isn't real. It's like Pokemon, except the losing trainer dies. This is gladiator shit. That means we'll both be putting our lives on the line. Well, wanna fight? Okay, this guy's only level 10. I think I can hold my own here. Yes, let's fight. Glad you said that. Let's make it a great battle. His pal is right behind me. I don't recognize that cry. I'll summon my Arsox and turn around. Oh no. Oh no. This blue Freddy Freaker bastard is a water type. I'm going to end up like those Tansy at this rate. I need my bow to carry me through this fight. Oh, the other tamer straight up has a handgun that I failed to notice. Shit. I am keeping my distance so I can track the whole battlefield. Effective tactics are my only hope of survival. I need to get Arsox out of here, so I'll send out my next guy. Oh no, this is a level 4 Kativa. My pals are all terrible, because I haven't had the chance to level them. Do you see how little damage this bow is doing to this Gobfin? I have just over a dozen arrows left. This won't be enough to clear Gobfin's health bar. I swap Arsox back into battle, hoping it has regenerated enough HP to be useful. I seem to be running out of options. As I'm swapping out to Lamball, Gobfin lands a shot on me. I need to do what I can to weaken this gobfin while saving as many arrows as possible. I'll pull out my club and charge in. Wait, whenever I get close, Gobfin leaps backwards to keep away from me. Desperately trying to close the gap, I fail to dodge the water blast. The enemy tamer fires a bullet into my shoulder. Barely dodging another water shot from the Gobfin, I take what cover I can behind this tree. There has to be an advantage somewhere on the field.